guys having a good time out there yet? Awesome. That's what we like to hear. Are you guys sweaty? Is it hot out there? And it's a rock and roll show, right? Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us. How many of you guys here who were here last year? Anybody? Well, as I recall last year, we were sitting in a van right over there watching torrential downpour, rain, and lightning. So it's actually great to be here with you guys and actually get to play and hang out, play some music. So thank you guys for sticking around again this year. But you know, we've gotten to do a lot of great things this past year. We were just over in Europe about 2 months ago, and we spent some time in Croatia, and they're in Eastern Europe, right on the border of Serbia. And I don't know how many of you guys remember the things that went down in the early 90s over there, but there was a lot of war and genocide that took place, and a lot of really brutal and terrible things. And so as we were there, it was amazing. We went to a few of these towns where the entire town had been leveled by the wars during that period, and we talked to some of the families and some of the people that were there, some of the Christians that had gone through those things. It was amazing to hear from them how their families had been torn apart, some of their loved ones had been shot and murdered right in front of their eyes. And I thought, man, this is such brutal stuff. But yet then these people would go on and say, but you know what, God has helped me forgive the very people that tore my family apart. And not only have I forgiven them, but I'm praying for them for their salvation. And it blew me away. And I thought, how can someone that's been through so much be praying and loving upon the very people that hurt them so deeply? And I realized, I had kind of a moment there where I just realized all of a sudden that it doesn't matter where in this life we travel or what part of the world we may find ourselves in or how dark things may become. We know that God's love is always greater and bigger and sufficient to cover anything. And His grace is sufficient to cover that as well. And I watched from a very practical sense, I watched people live in that. And their lives encouraged me in my own faith. And I thought, man, we have it so good here in the United States. We haven't seen a war on our soil for many, many years. But the thing is as good as we have it here, it's easy for us to just get comfortable and sometimes even complain about what we have and not forgive people that have hurt us and not love on one another. And I just simply want you guys to know that God loves you so deeply. He wants you to share that love with one another. But most importantly, you can never share that with other people if you haven't experienced it yourself. So I want you guys to just know and be encouraged that God loves you. He wants to be a part of your life. And whatever you go through, you will never, ever get lost in a sea of faces.